Tufts University.
Tufts. Is Tufts private? It's public.
It's private.
Oh, I gotta get that.
So the reason why I wanted you two to meet is because Laura is our research expert specialist, and actually I didn't know, but I just got in the midst of things that Linda sat down for an hour or so with Ann Cochran, and now she's on Naviance and she knows how to pull reports and everything.
Oh, good.
So I didn't know, and she's thrilled about it. So she used a lot of information for the board PowerPoint presentation, which was amazing. So there's a lot of amazing statistics coming out of it. We just want to make sure we use it. The reason why I wanted you two to meet is because Laura is an expert in surveys and data and interpretation and things like that, but using a research lens. Like, what can we do with it? Is there anything to enhance it? And now I know that you and Linda haven't talked, which I think it should happen. So this collaboration in future should happen like while Linda is here too, because I know recently she got approved one of the things that you wanted to see on Naviance.
She did?
She did.
What is it, the Naviance the alumni tracker?
So yes.
Okay.
So I'm like, why are the dots not connecting? But today she has a leadership resident collab, and after this I will meet with her. So I'm gonna tell her that, you know, next time she should sit down and meet with you guys, so that
I don't know a lot about data. I mean, I know in some of these programs they also have this other program that I would like to maybe get. It's called Course Planner.
Yes.
I don't have that tab, and so my daughter's at at Royal High School.
Oh, so you can see it.
Well, they sent us something that where the kids have to take their classes now. She's a 10th grader. So if you go in, there's a courses they can plan, and it's kind of hooked into their courses that are required at Royal. And I thought that's really cool. I don't have that tab, so I know it's an extra. So when I started last year, they had just got introduced to Naviance like the spring semester before, but I don't think much was done with it. So Anne has gotten the kids really good at clicking everything. So now what I'm realizing, our data is going to be terribly skewed because in order for anyone to send electronic documents through Naviance, the kids have to sign a FERPA release. The FERPA release is through the Common Application. So I had a lot of kids in my college and career class that aren't going to college. So I had them go in. I said, okay, guys, but if for me to send anything electronically, I'm going to have you guys in class do the FERPA waiver. So they have to pick a college. So for some of them, it was like Harvard. And so they pick Harvard. They didn't apply, but you pick a school, then it signs the release, and then I'm able to send all documents. So I was looking the other day, because I have to send mid-year reports, and I'm looking through and I'm like, oh God, it has like people at Harvard, and I know that they're most likely going to College of the Canyons. So that's not really reflected in there. I mean, I probably could, because I think it comes up on Naviance at College of the Canyons, because Amber asked the other day about who we had go to Cal State Northridge and COC. What we're trying to do is change the culture here, because I personally feel we have too many kids going to College of the Canyons.
Yeah.
And I would rather not. I'd rather have them try to go to 4-year. But I'm not very good with data, and so what has to be ingrained in the kids. So this year, I'm starting with the juniors this month, meeting with them individually, getting them so by the time that they're seniors, when they're applying, because I still have kids that don't click Common App, and so when I try to go send something that says this student, there's all these like quirky tweaks that are happening because I never was able to really be with the kids and go over it. So if they click the right things, this is where they apply to. It's kind of cool. One of the reports says how many applications and how many different states. There's all those cool kind of reports. So like Anne at NoHo, she has like 90 seniors, and pretty much 95% of them go to college. So they filled out 1,300 applications or something.
Oh, true.
And so those were kind of interesting statistics, but the graph on the front does show how many have applied, so I think mine is skewed, but I also have explorations and innovations in Naviance.
Oh, and they're the same, yeah, because it's SCBI.
I was asked to actually be available to that population, and so I don't, a lot of them I don't, well, maybe they go to college, but I don't work with them individually unless they come and meet with me. So the information is going to be different, and that's what we would really have to look at with.
But exploration is good data. Usually they bring our scores up, and they do all go to college, especially homeschool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are the and I'm sorry to talk like a corporate person,
Not
but
at all.
what are the bottom line business objectives that each of you have for what you wanna get from this data? Do you wanna illustrate that more, like, is the end goal to illustrate that there are more choices available, or that everyone's applying to college? Like, what's on your wish list of what you're trying to get with the data?
That's a
And then we
perfect
can
question.
look
So,
at-
Chris, think about everything that Amber has ever asked you for data, right? Because that should be our ultimate goal. And then how can we best help you? And probably that's for Linda too. I'm gonna tell her where you are right now. And next time when you meet with Linda, she's data expert. So it's gonna be you manage Navians, but she's gonna be your data voice and partner into, okay, we need to do this way, we need this report and that report.
Okay.
So what are the questions that you always get that you wish you had? Oh,
Yeah, like
this
a
is the
little
data.
genie, like
Uh-huh.
little,
They always ask me
research-
the percentage
Of kids graduating and
Yeah,
going
not
to.
only do they get accepted to college, but then it's the matriculation, so where do they actually go?
And who's they? Like the
Seniors.
seniors ask.
Oh, who's they? Amber asked me.
Okay, so Amber's your internal client, basically.
Yes.
So let's think of
External.
Yeah, of the internal clients like Amber, so that she's gonna ask percentage applying to college and going to college. And it sounds like somewhat nuanced, College of the Canyons versus
4 years versus, yeah,
4 years versus 2 years.
that's always needed.
Now, Cal State Northridge, is that considered, I mean,
That's 4 year.
It is
yeah,
4 years.
so it was versus,
I don't know what she wanted to know. So last year, a couple of years, when I started, she was paying for kids to apply to Cal State Northridge because Cal State Northridge is our residential public college that's here to get them in. But after working with Ann Cochran, she's really changed my perception. I don't really I don't promote the public schools, the Cal States and the UCs. Not that I don't promote them, but I am bringing that choice of small liberal arts colleges because that's what our high school is. We are very
And it's easier
small.
for the kids to transition.
Well,
Very
they
easy.
get money. I mean, the hard thing is I graduated from Cal State Northridge twice, but the problem now is, so I have, they don't give a lot of money. The undergrads are not the customers, it's the grad students, and they're so impacted. So kids are like graduating in 6 years. So as much as I have my own daughter who's like, I want to go to Cal Berkeley, and I'm like, okay, because we visited the campus,